Hello, I'm Michaela from the Customer Services PRT team. I do a bit of phone and a bit of admin, and I'm also in Lauren's team, who we will be speaking with today. And in this episode, we have George Hutchinson, our customer service manager, and Lauren Alexander, our team manager at LGRI. And they're going to talk us through our customer contact association and also provide an insight on how the client services team go above and beyond to deliver a great service to both trustees and our members.
And hi, my name's George Hutchinson. I'm the Customer Services Manager for the PRT business in LGRI. I've been at Legal and General for 17 years, but I've been with part of PRT for the last 5. And it's really my responsibility to ensure the good running of the customer services teams in our Hove office. The team consists of around 40 individuals across 4 different teams, and we do absolutely everything you can imagine from a customer services point of view. So from the time we take on new business all the way through to the retirement of uh, our customers and beyond.
And hi, I'm Lauren Alexander. I've been here for 16 years. I was meant to be here 6 months. 16 years later, I'm still here. Um, I also have been in the PRT division for roughly 4 years now, and I've been enrolled as the team manager for the last 2.5 years. And Michaela is in my team. Um, it's an absolutely great team to work for. It's a great area. We've got 150 specialists located in Hove and London, across the whole of our division. We administer everything in-house in the UK, which was decided back in 1987 by Dennis Canham. We still have that process in place today, and it's just a fantastic place to be and to look after our customers.
Thank you. And how does LGRI measure customer experience, George?
You can imagine that we take customer services really seriously. We have some fantastic teams, and we've got some amazing ways in which we can sort of really tell how well we're doing with our customer. Mainly, we look at things like the Net Promoter Score. So the Net Promoter Score is something that we garner from surveying our customers at different points through the journey with us here at Legal and General. And it's a simple question of how would you recommend us to your friends and family? And this score is made up of the total responses from our customer base if they respond to the surveys. Interestingly, you can get a minus score, you can actually get a -100 score, which means that you're really bad, or you can get an amazing score +100, which means you're doing absolutely fantastically. And I'm really pleased to say that here at Legal and General, we've got a score of +73. It's something that we're really, really proud of. And that sort of really showcases the fantastic work that we do. And it really kind of cements that the service that we provide our customers, we can go away feeling actually we do a fantastic job for our customers. Another way that we look at the way our customers experience service with us is through our low number of complaints. So we only receive 0.04% of complaints against our customer base, which is a fantastic achievement. We appreciate that we're not going to get it right 100% of the time, but the low number of complaints that we receive shows that actually when we get it wrong, it's infrequent, but we do pride ourselves on the way that we respond to our customers. So while customers might want to complain, it's the way that we then turn that complaint into a great experience. And the last way that we really look at the way that we measure our customer experience is through our association with the CCA, which is the Customer Contact Association. This is a external organization. They provide an accreditation after a series of assessments, and that happens annually. And when we go into these assessments, they look at a number of points of which they grade us against those points. We come away with it with pretty much knowing whether we're doing a good job. And I'm really pleased to say in the last couple of years, we've had no non-conformities, which means that effectively we've got no action plans off the back of those accreditations. So it really does, again, showcase the fantastic work that we do, and we can benchmark ourselves against so many other organisations.
Amazing, thank you. And you mentioned that Legal & General are globally accredited members of the Customers Contact Association. Can you explain what this means and talk us through the assessment process?
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I mentioned, annually, we actually have assessors that come into our organisation, and this is over a couple of days. They'll actually sit with us in the teams, and meet our teams, and we actually survey our teams. But they're looking to mark us or score us against a huge criteria. I think it's something in the region of 90 different points, and it covers, how we deal with a customer on a day, the service that we provide, through to how we deal with complaints, and how we look at our training and our conduct risk. So it's a very holistic, long process. And after 2 days of going through reams of evidence, there and a scoring that that they will have to go through, after about a month or so, you'll get a response from them to say whether that you've gained their accreditation or not. So it's a relatively long-winded process. I mean, we prepare for it in months in advance, and we have numerous meetings that we attend just to make sure that we've got the right evidence for them, and we're going through our pitches. So we talk to them about how we're moving our business forward, how it's important to do continuous improvement, how we engage our employees and ensure that we've got career pathways and things like that. And then they come away, score us, and then they'll give us that scoring.
Long process, isn't it?
It is indeed.
And we had it virtually this year, didn't we, George? Which was quite different. So
We did,
All new age now.
yeah.
absolutely. I guess it's one of the byproducts of coming out of lockdown. We've had to change the way that we process a number of different things, and with the CCA accreditation, it was all done virtually. But I'm pleased to say that that didn't diminish the quality of the meetings or the evidence that we provided, and then we gained that accreditation.
Yeah. And I understand Legal & General enjoyed a successful night at the CCA Global Excellence Awards. Can you tell us a bit about that, please?
Absolutely. So every year we get an opportunity to, I guess, put ourselves forward for a suite of awards that the CCA have. This year, I'm really proud and pleased to say that Lauren has won the Team Manager of the Year award. Now, this isn't the first time that she's won it. She's actually won it in the previous years. So she's actually a multi-award winner, which is absolutely a brilliant achievement. And it just shows how passionate and how focused that she is in helping her team deliver to our customers. A brilliant result. And we've also had another winner in David Poulton, our Chief Customer Officer, winning Director of the Year, which again, a brilliant achievement. Just really again showcases the importance of, or how important we feel customer services are within our organization, and then how we deliver to them.
Yeah, it was a really, really great night at the CCA Awards, and obviously I was thrilled to win my award and be recognised for the hard work I did. It wasn't just the hard work I did, though; it was the hard work my team did. We do everything as a team, so it's not my award; it's our award. And I think as well with Dave, I mean, he won Director of the Year. Seeing someone at his level, how hard he worked through lockdown, how hard on the ground he worked through lockdown as well. It was just so well deserved. So yeah, really, really, really proud of everyone. Really proud of our area for what we did. And I think as well, I really enjoyed the CCA Awards because it was the first post-pandemic large event I'd been to, and no one spoke about COVID. It was fantastic. It was just like, it was like-minded people talking about the customer, talking about employee engagement, and we just got to forget about COVID for a little while. So it was really fantastic evening. Really, really great opportunity to yeah, get back to normal.
Nice. Sounds like a lovely evening. And what do you think defines good service for LGRI?
Do you want me to take that one first, George?
Yes, that'd be great, Lauren. Thank you.
I think great service you've got to put into not only your customers but into your people. You need to make sure they're developing, you need to make sure they're engaged, you need to make sure they're empowered, you need to make sure they understand why it's important to put your customer at the top of everything you do. So I think I live and breathe that, and I think our teams live and breathe that. They really do understand that customer care and our people is paramount to giving a wonderful service, and that's to all of our customers. So that's our third parties, that's our internal customers, that's also our vulnerable customers as well. We see a lot of vulnerabilities within our sector, just due to the age of some of our customers. For example, we deal with people in their 70s, 80s, 90s even. So you're going to have hard people who are hard of hearing. There may be someone who's got power of attorney. You may have people who've got dementia, and it's just making sure that their journey is the journey that they deserve, and that we treat them with the respect and the care that we would want any of our family members to be treated. George, anything you want to add?
Absolutely, Lauren. I think what's important is that we treat customers like customers and treat people how we would be treated ourselves. We don't see customers really as being just numbers. Um, we look at them, each individual customer in their own merit, and we respond to them in a way which we can be really pleased and proud of. A great example of that is in a phone call. We see a phone call and we try and pick that call up as quickly as we possibly can do, but we don't have any sort of constraints around how long a telephone call takes. If a telephone call takes half an hour, it takes half an hour, as long as we come out of it thinking we've done our best for that customer, we've got great customer outcomes, and that customer is going to go away and make a decision about their pension benefits, which is going to benefit them for the rest of their lives. We don't see customers as widgets, and we don't see them as a means to an end. We see them as someone who is in need of help with their pension benefits, and that we're willing to go every step of the way to giving them the information that they need.
Thank you. And what other services to members do Legal and General provide?
So we do some Meet the Team events. We've recently been to the Gardeners World live event in Birmingham, where we hosted a customer lounge. It was an opportunity for our customers, and that's across the whole of Legal and General, to come talk to us about their products, talk to us about their lives. It was great for them. If they had any specific questions, we could go through those with them. But it was a great opportunity for me to meet my customers, understand what makes them tick, understand what their worries are, what their concerns are, and what they feel great customer service is. It's one thing for us to assume. It's a very different thing to sort of know. It's a really insightful and opportunity. It's a 4-day event. I went for the whole 4 days, and yeah, just a really great experience. We have people from various teams and divisions who will join at the event. I think we had Cardiff, London, Hove, obviously this time. Not only that, we get to go and socialise with them after the event, so it's really nice. Yawar Chowdhury is on lead for picking our restaurants, which we gladly have given him that role. And yeah, it's just a nice time to get to know different people, look at different sides of the business, and make new connections as well. I'm going up to Cardiff next month to see the guys that I met this time, and I'm actually mentoring one of the team members now. So it's a really good opportunity to sort of build the network.
Thank you. And what's the future for LGRI Client Services team?
You can imagine that we've got an ambitious platform in which we're looking to develop our customer service proposition. A great example of that is our online portal, which we're calling My Account. This is going to allow our members to log in and get a pension benefit request or transfer benefit request into the customer services quick and efficient, so that they can get the information that they need. This will enhance our proposition, and while we'll continue to offer the traditional means in which you can contact the customer services teams, like through the phone or through letter or email, this will allow customers who want to log in and get information at a fingertip. It's going to be great. We've also got some other exciting improvements in the customer services teams. We've got some new technology being brought in that will allow us to digitally enhance our workflow, so that our agents will be able to process work much quicker. We'll also have some off-site printing, which will allow us again to speed up the way in which we can respond to our customers. Ultimately, our customers, while they won't appreciate these things that are happening in our business that are going to improve the lives of our agents, they will see the benefit, because it will allow us to respond. And we've got an ambitious service proposition. We complete work within 5 days, and actually we're completing more than 60% of our work in 48 hours, and this will only grow through these new improvements, and that will continue. We have got a strong continuous improvement culture within our business, and next year I'll hopefully be talking about new things that will come in and improve our business even further.
Thank you. And Lauren, have you got anything to add on that one?
Yeah, I mean, George has covered obviously our digital and our continuous improvement, but I think it is really key to point out as well that I think more and more we understand about how customer service is actually a skill, and that you can really develop in being exceptional at customer service. I want to just work with my team to ensure that we are bringing and delivering the best service to our customers on top of everything else that we're bringing. I think we give great service, but I don't think that we should sit on our laurels. I think we can strive to do things differently. We can look at new ways. As we find out more about people, neurodiversity, we can aim to sort of facilitate everyone's needs and give a great experience to everyone.
Thank you. And what message would you give to trustees, company decision makers, and their advisors about our customer service?
I
Who's
think.
that to? Oh,
Oh well, yeah,
sorry.
I didn't know who that was. So it's up to you, Lauren. Do you want to take that?
Well, I can take, and then you can jump in, George. I think you'll find with George and I, we're both very passionate about customer service. I think my message would be that we will look after your customers. That one of the first things I will say to any person that I employ is that you treat your customers how you would expect your family and your friends to be treated. And that is paramount in the way that I run my team. And I think it's a great behavior to have. And I think I see it not only in our team, I see it in our whole area. So yeah, that would be my my take home.
I think what I'd like to say really is I believe we've got like an unrivaled breadth of expertise across our customer services teams. We've got individuals that have been with the organization for a long time, and individuals, when they join us, tend to stay with us for a long period of time. And what that's allowed us to do really is really bring out expertise in defined benefits and servicing customer, and that then allows us to provide an even greater and better service to our customers.
I think something else that I'd highlight is we obviously have our net promoter scores. That's done off of the back of surveying our customers, where we actually get comments as well. We get some commentary to read. One of the things that I love about our commentary is one of the words that we see a lot is kind, which you might not think you'd see from a financial service company, but a lot of our members will say that they were treated with kindness, they were treated with respect. These are really, it's heartwarming, and it's nice to know that we're making our members feel like that. I think we've alluded to earlier as well that you know we we do make mistakes, but it's how we deal with those, and I think that's why that sets us apart from other people as well. Thank you so much for hosting us, Michaela. But now I'm going to be awful to you and I'm going to put you on the spot. So, guys, I don't know if you remember at the beginning I said, but Michaela works in my team. She's one of my experienced team members. She's also one of our vulnerable customer champions. I'd like to know what you think about working in the team, Michaela.
Well, I've got many great points that I could use, but I've personally worked for like other big companies, and this team is by far the most caring and customer focused that I have worked with, which which goes well with me because I'm a very empathetic and caring person. So it's nice, like we mentioned earlier, that we're not timed on the phones. You get time to build those rapports with our members when they call, because sometimes it is they just want a little chat. Sometimes it's not all just, business and talking about their options and everything like that. And the other thing that I love is that no day's the same. Your calls are always different. Your work's different. There could be a number of things that you need to look at just for one particular member. If we've only just found out, like we touched on earlier, if they've got a vulnerability, if there's anything that we can help them with that. Because I'm also a vulnerable customer champion within the team, so it was nice to be involved with all of that work as well. And we do really do pride ourselves in putting the customers first. So if it's a complaint, if they need to rant, let them rant. If you've got somebody that's elderly that mentions that maybe they're a bit lonely, give them the time to have a chat with you, and make sure that they understand everything. We're able to help them through the forms that we have, because that again is what is one of the most like a barrier that we come up against a lot, is that they just want to make sure that their form's right and that they understand their pension options.
I think it's important for people to know that vulnerability can hit everyone and at any stage of your life, isn't it, Michaela? And we kind of try and approach every call with that in mind, I'd say.
The most important thing is just to listen. You need to listen for certain words that they might say, or certain like little gems they call them, that you need to pick up on. If a customer's mentioned, if they're recently bereaved, or they're lonely, or have financial difficulty, and anything like that we can help them through their journey. And in some cases it's just getting that payment out a bit quicker, and it's great that sometimes we have the facilities to put that member further up the list and make them more of a priority, but because we have the facilities to do that, rather than treating them like a number and getting them to wait 5 to 10 working days, you can say, well, we've got everything here, let's just get that sorted for you now. It's just great that you can take ownership of a lot of things in our team and follow it through to the end, because sometimes that's all somebody needs, is just that one-to-one, just knowing that they've got somebody that's caring and that they're going to follow their process through to the end, and everyone has a nice outcome.
I think we pride ourselves, I'd say, on treating our customers fairly, not treating them the same. So, and I think that's a really good example of that. So, Michaela, if you had to highlight one thing that you think, I don't know, shows absolute great service that we do for our customers, what would that be?
I think I'd maybe have to choose two if I can, because I think the two main selling points that I think are brilliant in our team is the Net Promoter Score, from where we do get good scores. It shows we are doing something right. That's them being honest and open with us with the information that they're giving, and like Lauren mentioned earlier, we get a lot of lovely comments that we're polite, we're friendly, we're kind and caring, and those are the most important things. That you don't want to be speaking to somebody as if they're a robot. We get that a lot. That our customers love that they come straight through to us. So that's the other point. We try and aim to answer our calls within 30 seconds. I don't know any other company or big organization that does things like that. And that, again, people don't want to be sat on the phone for all afternoon trying to get through to a company and then having to deal with it. They love that they come straight through to us, and I think that is a really big selling point of ours, that we do answer those calls as quickly as we can.
Perfect, thank you. And I'm sorry for putting you on the spot.
Thank you so much for your time, George and Lauren. I know you are very busy and it's very appreciated, so thank you very much.
Thank you for hosting, Michaela.
Yeah, thanks for hosting, Michaela, and thanks for joining as well, George. And all I can say is, if you'd like to find out more, we'd be delighted to meet with you and your advisors. We can organise a site visit or a tour of our office. We can show you a range of our digital services. You can come and meet my team. We've hosted numerous member events in the past few years, and if it would be helpful for your pension scheme members to ask our team any questions about retirement, we'd be delighted to arrange this. Thanks.